Hi, my name's Jessica Jensen. I am an associate professor at North Dakota State University in the Department of Emergency Management. And I am an uber geek for anything and everything emergency management. It's my passion. It's my life. I study it, eat it, drink it all day, every day. Really, nothing excites me more. It's kind of sad. Okay, well, my kids and my family excite me, but really, this field is so fascinating, and there is so much science and research available to us to help us understand how hazards and hazardous events affect us as they do, and where the opportunity lies for doing something about it. But I would suggest that we, the collective we, can't really articulate very clearly what emergency management is, and that there are significant differences in the way emergency management is understood one to the next, even within the field of folks who are involved in higher education settings or practice settings associated with emergency management. After so many decades of development of higher education programs in the field and practice in the field, one would have liked to think we had answered this question, and we just haven't. And I think that's a really big issue for us and creating some problems. I see a lack of synergy between training and education. I see elected officials that don't understand us. I see conflict about who's in and who's out of emergency management practice. I see a lack of power in advocacy as an advocacy group in various settings at the state and or federal level. I see a lack of resources and investment in higher ed programs and in practice settings. We're hurting, folks. We're doing some of the most important work that can be done, really helping human beings better understand how this stuff keeps happening and what might be done about it, and helping them achieve success in addressing these related issues. I mean, that's super duper important stuff. So we probably should darn well answer the question, what is emergency management? Now, I have some opinions. I have some thoughts on this, and I'm just going to put those thoughts out there for you to think about. I'm not expecting you to agree with me. In fact, probably a lot of people won't. I won't argue with you if you do, but you might not. So what's my point? My point in putting this out there into the virtual universe is very simple. I want you, whoever you are that happens upon this video, to just think about what it is that I'm sharing and have some kind of reaction, positive or negative, and then go and talk to other people about your thoughts about what emergency management is. Take it to your students if you're in high ed settings. Take it to your classmates if you're a student. If you're in practice anywhere, take it to your association conferences. Take it to your colleagues in meetings of various sorts. We need to focus on this conversation until we have evolved a consensus-backed answer or set of answers to this question, what is emergency management? And we need to be confident when we stop this conversation that we have not just that consensus-backed answer, but faith that one to the next, we will describe what emergency management is similarly. When we achieve that, folks, we unlock all kinds of opportunities. We truly do. We can start to set a better course for synergy between training and higher education. We can begin to evolve and better serve membership of whatever the profession is. We can address lots of the missing components that are required to achieve the status of a profession. We can do all kinds of things. We can develop better messaging and advocacy. I mean, I see so much potential here. But to maximize that potential, we need to talk about it. And it seems so obvious, doesn't it? Like, duh. I know what emergency management is. But let's see if we agree, right? Watch these next few videos that I've prepared for you and see if you do agree. If you don't, then we already have a difference. And if there's difference, then there's space to talk. And if there's space to talk, then we all, whoever we are, if we care about emergency management, can lead the discussion. And that's what I'm hoping you'll do. Lead the discussion. Take it out. Lead it. Think about what I'm sharing, like or dislike, and then take that conversation anywhere and everywhere you can, as often as you can. And I'm hopeful, very hopeful, that within the next few years, we'll be able to say that we have an answer to this question. So, without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to what comes next. I've set up a little playlist on YouTube. And in that playlist, you're going to find 3 videos. Why 3 videos? I'm not trying to torture you with lots of Jessica Jensen. That's me. That's not my point. What I am trying to do is to introduce you in 3 relatively bite-sized pieces to what I understand emergency management to be. And I fundamentally understand it to be 3 things. Not a thing. 3 things. Separate. Distinct. Insanely interdependent. But 3. An emerging profession. 1. A distributed function. 2. And an emerging academic discipline. 3. So, 3 videos to introduce you to each of these things I understand emergency management to be. Stick around for that 3rd one, because really it's there that I try to put things together, at least share with you how they come together in my mind. So, without further ado, enjoy. And, if you have any questions, you will find at the end of each of those videos my email address and my cell phone number. Talk to me. If you're interested, I'd love to talk to you. But better yet, talk to all the people around you and your colleagues that you associate with normally. That's going to be where the power lies. But seriously, nothing would thrill me more if you talk to me too. And you'll have my cell, so text me, call me, email me, find me on my department's Facebook page at DEM NDSU. I'll look forward to hearing from you, and until then, enjoy.